Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the Residence Gaming Network video on how to do a scenario for Broken Arrow. If you have not gotten the game yet, it is out on Steam. It's been out for I think 2 weeks now, and it's been absolutely great. Um, I have seen you guys' comments. Thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. And because of that, I have gone through the extra work to try to bring better quality videos for you guys. And I'm actually going to start this series off with an introduction video. Um, Covering a little bit about objective management, tag management, waypoints, node planning, nodes, fix it areas, different things like that to give you some idea of what's possible, some things of what to avoid, and some enlightenment as well. So this map here, Broken Rebel, is what I just released today, I believe, earlier this morning, today, if not technically yesterday. And it's my version of a MOBA beta, if you will, for Broken Rebel. I'm sorry, for Broken Arrow. Uh, this scenario here is Broken Rebel. So I'm going to hit edit scenario and just give you guys an idea of what it looks like when you really get going, when you really start digging into this. And one of the biggest things that I have come to learn and understand and be able to see is theory. And what I mean by theory is once you start understanding how to use the system, how to use the nodes and mapping, a whole world, a lot of different worlds become possible. Um, and my mind is running crazy on the different things that I would like to do, that I want to do next. But I'm also going to try and devote some time to making some videos for you guys. But I'll explain in just a minute. So, welcome to Broken Rebel. This is the MOBA beta. This is the map that I'm going to give you guys the introduction to give you an understanding on what's possible and the scale that you could reach, and also some areas that you might want to avoid as well. So, really quick, just get you an understanding as to what this map and function is actually like. Uh, Players one, two, and three have to push. If you played any other MOBA type games, you have to push the lanes. Of course, you have minions coming down the lane. Well, they of course have to push these lanes here. As you can see, we got. Let's move this object manager out of the way. Let's take units off, and there we can see we have middle lane, left lane, and right lane. And there's contesting on those lanes. There's your soldiers or minions, if you will, that move down those lanes and they fight each other. And then on top of that, there's other events that also happen throughout the map, certain scripted scenarios that happen throughout the map. There's a lot of dialogue as well. I'll actually get a moment to show you guys what that looks like. And of course, I'll cheese a little bit of it because, well, I'm the scenario mod creator here and I have those controls. But but regardless, it might not even still be that easy because but anyways, so this is what it looks like. And as you can see, this is a big scale. Um for a map when it comes to the home base, the pushing the pressures, the farming the camps on the right side and the left side at the same time, then also trying to help. It becomes a lot, and as you can imagine, there's a lot that goes on in this, and a lot of what makes these maps work how you want them to comes down to the script editor, comes down to right over here. Um, it all the magic happens in there. And when I open this thing up, just brace yourself because it's quite a bit and I plan on probably going past this. It even sometimes lags a little bit, but let's take a look. It's quite a bit. Goodness gracious. Okay, let's zoom out. This is the top left section. Okay, I'm sorry. This actually begins. This begins over here in this highlighted section over here that I'm highlighting. This whole story and scenario begins over here. Now, no, everything is not connected to the same start node. I am not that ballsy to do that. That is a lot for one node in my opinion to even manage, which is probably why some of these nodes have power symbols on them, like these here, the on events, um this highlighted one right here, this blue one, some of those, as you can see, it has that power symbol on it at the top left. I think that's probably why, because you don't want to overload it. Now this thing lags as I pull in and out sometimes, and this is going to happen. This is going to happen. When you start really getting into it, this is going to happen. Now, as I said before, this is all the starting area. And as you can see over here, we have player management. As soon as they start, you have the set money, the set income, audio is playing. These audios are tied to these dialogues down here. This is all just the beginning. This is still the beginning as well. More dialogue, more sounds being played, objectives being revealed on the map. And as we start to pan out and go down a little bit as the player is playing, we have our camp management, which excuse me, are these over here. The Ghost Rider event, which is like your big boss on the map, if you will. We have the Marine camp. That's all of the Marine camp is all of this, and then we also have the coastal camp right here, which is tied to all of this over here. Now, these camps are different as well. Ranger camp. These camps are different as well. Some of these camps have moving uh, units. Some of them have stationary movements, or not stationary movements, but are just stationary. They're different, and some of that is to also prevent the player from cheesing and just artillerying the position and just walking right in. Which, of course, you can if that's what you figure out that you want to do to a camp to farm it. Every time you farm that camp, you get stackable income and money. Um, but that's a system that you can actually put into these three here. These three brackets, just one. If you can see that, that's one. And then we have this one here, that's two, and of course three over there. These three columns, if you will, I believe that's the correct term for them. These are pressure on the lanes, just regular pressure. And let me be clear. These are just this right here. This one, this is for, let's zoom in. Let's take a look. This is for enemy left player, which is Bravo left player, spawning on the enemy left side for uh going to the tag left pressure 1, and then once it gets there, it goes to left pressure 2, then to left pressure 3, and then to left base, which is the player's base, to try and, of course, in the game. So that's one. This is just left side with 5 vehicles spawning from it. This is middle. This is right side. This is the counter pressure for the player side of vehicles going out to pressure those same points on pressure point 1, pressure point 2, pressure point 3. Now, that's the pressure. Let's take a look at the actual minions. This here, these are the lanes for the minions. Left side, right side, middle lane. This is what it looks like to put all of that into effect. And a lot of these are also reactionary at the same time. And what I mean by reactionary is they happen or they spawn on objectives being captured. So it becomes complex, but at the same time not so much complex when you start to understand and know what to look for and know what to build as well. We even have a city civilian system inside here, and let me show you. When certain checkpoints are captured, a that checkpoint will then go away with this tag here. The objective marker will go away, and then a civilian unit, which is owned by the neutral player, will then spawn in its place, leave the map, and once that civilian unit leaves the map, the players get money for it, i.e., rescuing a civilian, if you will. Um, so this is what a lot of that looks like, and a lot of these pink notes, as you can see, all these pink notes here are like, what is that, like light purple? What's light purple? Violet? I don't know my colors. Um, these are all dialogue ones. And if I zoom like this and take a look, you can see just how much dialogue is actually in this thing. It's throughout the entire event and series. So there's plenty of uh, player engagement when it comes to this. Um, we also have a set camera view start, which is one thing I always forget to end up doing. And then way down here, we also have the area or the requirements for ending the game, whether the player ends it or the enemy ends it, which still needs more testing. But of course, this is beta. Don't judge me. Um, and these are all of your checkpoint events going across from here. So this is a lot, and this is what it looks like. Um, Not only that, you also want to leave yourself some space to fix things if things go wrong. Once you start getting this packed with stuff, you want to leave yourself a nice little fix it area off on the side if you can, because it really does help. Or if you have enough space in between your events that are happening in your scenario, you could then stretch those things out. Or you can keep it spread out, or you can stack it. I had so much going on that I had to start stacking, and it was the first time I've ever done it on this scale. I mean, as you can see, I think there's like two or three things back here, um, all to this. But the reason why I know, I can tell what this is and know what to look for and how to fix it is I can see that okay, this is checkpoint 6. These notes are everything, guys. Notes, notes, notes. Use your notes. Um, I can easily tell that this is where that section is, and I can look for the error and, dare I say it, debug it. Ooh, getting kind of crafty now. So that is the real introduction into a lot of this. I am going to be creating a series of focused videos to the best of my ability um, with this thing, and so I do hope you guys tune in for that. I really do thank you and appreciate all the feedback and support. I'm going to get right on with creating that scenario um, and pumping out those tutorial videos right now, actually. So it's going to be a little shaky. I got to get used to it, but I do appreciate it. And with that, I'm going to end with uh, a nice little treat for you guys. Sneak peek. It is available now on the Steam Workshop, Broken Rebel mobile beta. So here's just the first opening, and I'll give you guys another little sneak peek.
Путевая точка обновлена.